Now from the home of the Dog Pound, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
To throw again is Jackson. That went out wide and intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
On the ground, it's a rookie from Tennessee. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 3rd down, Sampson. A gain of 8 and a first down. The Browns sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Off the play fake. Sanders. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Drop deep, drop deep. 24 is the mic. I got
it. Looking to throw. Sanders. That one finds Pierce right side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
You tighten up. Watch twist, watch twist.
Big lion.
Check. Check out.
To throw on 3rd down. Sanders. Steps away to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Flushed out right. Looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They go play action with Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the Sticks.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Play action. Now Jackson. That is caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. They run over center with Mitchell. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. His second rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. On first down, Sampson. Adafe Owe there on the tackle.
You don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Nnamdi Madubuike in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Mitchell will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. On 2nd down, Sampson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll run on first down. Sampson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Sanders. To the right side, and he's got more, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Sanders now. A final shot before break. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Cleveland offense ready to go. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's to the former Bronco, Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Operating from the gun, Sanders. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Out of the gun now on third down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Kyle Hamilton running up from his safety spot and earning the sack. Hopkins' kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. In motion left goes a tight end. They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Mikey,
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Sanders off the play fake. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And, Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Sanders to throw on 2nd down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Adafe Owe, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Now Sanders, off play action, and that is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. They're looking deep here for Flowers. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, Jackson. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Play action. It's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. In motion left, that's Thornton. To throw is Sanders on 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
I smell fear in that offense. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check Mike 46. And watch the leg.
46 for Mike, 46.
Let's go, let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over here.